I know that you are busy experiencing God. You know, if you have a relationship with someone that you really want to have a good relationship with, and it feels like the friendship or the relationship, the marriage, whatever it is, feels robotic. Feels like we say good morning, we say good night, we go to work, and there's not really much going on in the relationship, and everything you talk about is just talking about responsibilities, and it feels robotic. Well, that's not a good place to be. That's not a good place. That's not the reason why you're together. The reason why you have a relationship, you have a friendship, you're connected to other people is because you want to feel connected. You want to have moments where that connection is a real thing. You want to be able to share emotions, share ideas. You want to be able to have meaningful engagements and conversations. And what I'm describing to you is an experience. A relationship without experience is no relationship. It's just a connection. It's just there. Well, I mean, if you have that with God, then no wonder you might think that what's the point of serving God? Because then it will just be ceremonies, responsibilities. It'll just be rituals. I've got to get up in the morning and read the Bible. I've got to pray a little bit because this is what I've got to do because I'm a Christian. No, that's not the way to be a Christian. The way to be a Christian is say, hey, I'm supposed to be in the image of Christ. And as an image of Christ person, I want to have real meaningful connection and relationship with God the Father. Experience. Amazing. Remember, I read to you in 1 John chapter 3, we know what real love is because Jesus gave up his life for us. I'm going to read verse 18, and it says, verse 19. Our actions will show that we belong to the truth, so we will be confident when we stand before God. Our actions will show that we belong to the truth. Well, Jesus is truth. The Father is truth. So if we have our actions, what are our actions showing? Our actions showing, hey, I want to talk to God. I want to talk to the Father. I want to speak things out of my relationship with Him. I want to speak things out into my world that He would want me to speak out into my world. I want to speak those things out. I want my world to look like the world that He would make for me. He already made one like that. It's called the Garden of Eden. He already made a world that would reflect the kind of relationship that He wants us to have. He wants us to be in control. He wants us to speak out our rulership. He wants us to be fully provided for by Him and by everything in our world. Hey, those things are not just getting things done. Those things are relational. They're about Him. They're about Him and us. If we just begin to say, look at my actions. My actions will show that I belong to Him. I belong to the truth. Then we have a confidence that we stand before God. We have a confidence when we love each other, when we reflect God in us to each other, when our world includes the love of God in us, through us, to others, others to us, we are having an experience. Some, and I have, and we should call it an encounter. Experience, encounter, good stuff. Not occasionally. Why not every day? Why not many times through the day? Why not all day long, all night long? Encounters, experiences, connections with God. He's always, eternally ready to have any kind of experience with you that you want to have with Him. Let's meditate on that, think about that, and let's go after it. Amen.